Right, guys, welcome back to my channel, All School Gunner. My God, it's been a minute, guys. It's been a while. But as you can see, I'm as handsome and as good looking as ever. You know what I mean? For some reason, women don't join my stream. I don't know why, because I am devilishly handsome. But that's enough of that. That's enough of my Irish ego taking flight over the city of London. I'm in London, guys. I just want to start by thanking everybody for your continued support. This man also, the McManus sense. Yeah, you're first, man. Big up yourself. Let me just put that up there on the screen, guys. It's great to be back, I have to say. It's been a whirlwind couple of months for the Old School Gunner. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it straight. Thank you to the McManus sense for your continued support. You are first, my friend. I'm going to start on that same vein. I want to thank everybody for their support since I started my channel 4 years ago, guys. Exactly. Let me put that up too. Nothing like blowing your own trumpet. Somebody has to, you know what I mean? Gotta keep my ego in check and keep on top of things. I need a haircut. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. That's what I'm hiding. You know what I mean? The Old School Gunner cap comes in useful. I mean, look at that. For a head of hair. I need to go to the hairdressers. Seriously. I don't wanna, disrespect my country, but I do look like an Irish farmer. I mean, I do look like a farmer, but I'm a city boy. But anyway, listen, I just want to thank everybody for continuing to support my channel. Thank you to this man. I'm going to go through a couple of people there now, big up their channels. And I'm also a friend of mine, if I can call him that, if he'll allow me to, is also going to be going live in a couple of minutes, in 3 minutes exactly. So I'm going to big him up. So thanks to everybody for your continued support on my channel. I'm racing towards monetization. I think April, and I should be there realistically. Thank you to everybody. Yeah, if you haven't checked out this man's channel, the McManus Sense, like, subscribe, and comment on his channel. Do yourselves a favor. I'm not going to say what he does. You might get it from the title, but you'll be pleasantly surprised. All right. Thank you also to this man, Warren's Team Talk, for his continued support. It's been a whirlwind couple of months for the Old School Gunner, sitting up in London, getting a place to live, getting jobs, trying to do something in the big city. That's basically it. So yeah, I'm back. It's great to be back. I couldn't be happier. I'm not going to lie. I don't can see my face. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm absolutely delighted to be back. And thank you to everybody for your continued support. Check out Warren's Team Talk, guys. His channel is up there on the screen. Like his videos. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to click on the notification bell if you do subscribe, that you get notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading a lot of quality content right now. Anybody that's a fan of Wim Johnson, who passed away unfortunately recently, he did a video of that I think yesterday. A lot of different things going on there. But yeah, thank you to Warren for his continued support. And check out his channel, guys. I'm just going to big up Arsenal Alex. I'm actually going to tune into his live stream myself. He's doing a live stream on his channel at the moment as we speak. In about a minute, he's kicking it off. It's Arsenal Alex is his YouTube channel. Check him out on his Instagram handle. It's Arsenal Alex 1, the number 1. So check it out. I'm going to tune into his channel now and see what he's got going on. But yeah, I'm of course going to be here too. And then we're going to talk football. It's great to be back, like I said. I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, it's great to have that support. Still waiting. Not premiered just yet. So let's see. Let's see what goes on. Okay. Oh yeah, it is what it is. It's going to be premiering there shortly. All right, let's get back to this. Thank you also to McManus there with a comment for Warren. Just going to put it up there. Warren can obviously see that himself anyway. Joanne Smith is in the house. Hello. Warren mentioned the petition, please, mate. I don't want to sound ignorant, but what petition is that actually? Let me check my phone. I'm sure it's there. Let me check Warren's. I know I don't mean to sound ignorant. But all right, so let's check this out. The Warren's petition. I can't actually see what that petition is, but I'm sure Warren will let me know about that. Maybe I'm being ignorant. I do not. The petition to stop Arteta being given a 2-year contract extension. Yeah. Joanne Smith's not signed anyone. They did actually get a youth player from West Bromwich Albion, Souza, that she got him in the team. Not really a massive signing, of course. He's an England international in the England youth team. We got him from West Brom. But yeah, he's not a massive signing, of course. I mean, he's not in the likes of Vlahovic. Let's be honest about it. That is what it is. The petition to stop Arteta being given a 2-year contract extension. Yeah. That's a bit of a downer. You know what I mean? If Arteta gets another 2-year contract, I honestly don't know what to say. Anybody that has half a brain in their head would not give that man another 2-year contract. It goes without saying. I mean, let me just do something hard, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Absolutely great to be back. Like I said, guys, there's been a lot going on at the club. We've got into a real slump, a real drop in our fortunes. It's hard to say why it happens every time. I honestly believe it's a lack of leadership. We did well up to the Manchester City and Liverpool games. I mean, we gave City a hell of a game. They were fighting for their lives in the 90 minutes, and they were lucky to get away with the win. And we really put it up to them big time. And the team took confidence from that, and they were courageous, and they took real confidence from that performance, and they pushed on. We played Liverpool, and we didn't do bad at Anfield. Somehow, we got a 0-0 draw. After the sending off, we persevered, and we got a 0-0 draw. Brought it back to the Emirates, and got stuffed. We got turned over. It's a lack of leadership, in my opinion, in such situations, because the performance against Manchester City was breathtaking. I mean, we had them on the rack. They were really in trouble, in all sorts of trouble, all over the field. So why do we slump like that? Why do we go off form every single time? I could curse now, guys, but I'm not going to. You know what I mean? Every single time it happens, we go in a slump in form. We come good, we come strong, and then we dip. I mean, there's no such thing as a bit of continuity, a bit of form. You know what I mean? Remember the Invincibles? They went the whole season in good form. I mean, it is possible. Okay, that was a 1 in a million season. They went the whole season unbeaten. But it is possible to get continuity, to keep it going throughout a season. And that's what they did. And that's what Wenger did. Okay, the squad they had, you know what I mean? Say no more about it. The players they had, the players Wenger had at his disposal, say no more about it. They're approachable. I mean, these guys, some of the greatest players to ever kick a ball. But look, it is possible to get a bit of continuity. Warren has created that, guy, so checked it out. He's created a petition to stop Arteta being given a 2-year contract. Our Project Youth has banged. McManus sent, still no signings. Guendouzi, Saliba, Torreira, Amen, Balkan on alone. Chambers sold. Our other team is signable or other 10 new contract. How is this allowed? Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I mean, you summed it up there better than I ever could. It is on my Insta and in my YouTube videos. All right. McManus, it is crazy. Yeah, guys, I mean to say there's been a lot going on. I've been a busy boy, but I've been keeping my ear to the ground and my finger on the pulse. We just drop off in form at times. You know what I mean? Yeah, we hardly have enough players to field the team. We almost got into trouble with the whole Spurs situation. I think rather unfairly that game was postponed. I think we got more out of it than they did, and it was doing us a favour and not them. The game should have been played, in my opinion. I'm sure we could have brought up a couple of youth players. We would have got trashed, but I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, the way things are looking, I don't know. We were flying. We were flying against Manchester City, and we didn't do too bad against Liverpool. And all of a sudden, we dip. And it's like there's something going on in the background at the club. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe one of the guys can touch on that more, but the whole Aubameyang situation, I mean, I think it's a big mistake if they bring him back into the squad. if they bring him back into the team. I would sell him immediately. There are a couple of teams looking for him, and I would definitely get rid of him without a doubt. I don't think he's got anything that he can contribute to the team, and that's all there was about it. Arsenal Alex has joined in, guys. We have hardly got enough players to field a team. Or else pathetic. I think we need to get him now. Evening, bro. Smash the like button. Thanks for your support, Alex. Let me just switch back on there now and do something quick, guys. Why the hell did that come on? Honestly, don't know. Okay. Here we go. I'm tuned into Arsenal Alex. But Alex, I want Arteta's asked first. I mentioned your channel earlier, Alex, but I'm going to mention it again and people can see it now. Check out his channel, guys. Smash a like. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to click on the notifications bell. You get notified every time he uploads content. That's the important thing. Check out his handle on Instagram. It's Arsenal Alex and the number 1. Do yourselves a favor. He uploads a lot of quality content regularly on YouTube. And he's got a very, very good channel. And yeah, we've done a couple of collabs, and there'll be more to come, that's for sure. It's great to be back in the mix. It's great to be talking to everyone. But Arsenal's problems, I mean, they seem to come out of nowhere for me. I've been busy here, yeah. I just moved over to London. I'm setting up with the wife. But, man, I keep my eye on the football. You know what I mean? I was in South America for 6 months in the summer. My father-in-law now, he's always watching Arsenal play. He's always hitting me up on WhatsApp, telling me what's going on. I mean, we were going well until that Liverpool game in the EFL Cup, but how do we drop off after that? I mean, all of a sudden we go through a slump, regardless of this, regardless of that, regardless of the other. I mean, say what you want, but we haven't had European football this season. The players should be fit and able. I mean, we should be able to field a team like against Tottenham Hotspur, for example. And in my opinion, there was no need to have fear of them, but we should be able to field a team against them. What about the Burnley game? They were rock bottom of the league, completely lacking in confidence. We go from the performance against City to that. I mean, it's just, it beggars belief. It's hard to understand what goes on, why we slumped so badly. I mean to say, I have to say, no, I'm just going to keep putting the comments up there because there's a lot of comments flying in. But why on earth have we got so bad? I mean, the Burnley game, they were there for the taking. Like I said, completely devoid of confidence, devoid of goals, weaknesses at the back. We should have taken them to the cleaners, and we were at the Emirates. And okay, they might have set up defensively. We might have been a bit unlucky, but one goal would have been enough to open the game up. Once we got in front, they would have had to come out, and we would have battered them. All we had to do was score the one goal, and we couldn't manage it. I mean, near misses, close, that's not good enough. They should have stuck the ball in the back of the net. That's the end of it. Ruthlessness. I mean, there's teams a lot worse than us, but they have that ruthlessness, and we need to have that edge just to get in front in those games where we're up against it. Teams are defending, they're dropping deep, and we just can't quite get the touch on the ball. Put the ball in. You know what I mean? I'm not saying go over in the penalty area and look for a soft penalty. Just work the ball in. Smash it into the back of the net. That's all we had to do. We couldn't do it. I mean, the Burnley game for me. Arteta, man. I mean, 90 minutes of football and we couldn't score. Say no more about it. I mean, that says it all for me anyway. 90 minutes of football and we couldn't put the ball in. God almighty. Anyway, you have to wonder what'll be going on at the club, you know. I mean, when that kind of thing takes place. That kind of rubbish. That was an awful performance. I mean, people tend to have forgotten about it. I mean, say what you want about it. We're a bit unlucky, maybe. We had a couple of chances, but you know, we should have won that game easily, and we should have put the game to bed, and we couldn't even get on top. That's what I have a problem with. The whole Aubameyang situation, I honestly don't want to see him come back. I know we don't have many other players. I know we're in trouble, this, that, and the other. I do not want to see him come back. I think it would be a mistake if he came back. We may be stuck. We may be badly stuck, but I honestly don't think he's going to bring anything to the team. He hasn't contributed anything in a long, long time. It's amazing, you know, we got on a kind of a good run and we were doing okay. Of course, I was still Mikel Arteta out like a lot of people. But why on earth have we gone into this bad run? It's like a false sense of security. We kind of know it's going to happen. We know we're going to drop off at some point. But yeah, it was nice to see the team progressing and actually developing and doing well. And then we went off the absolute rails. A bit like DT, you know what I mean? He went off the rails too completely. I mean, what was going on with that man? I'm not going to say too much about what was going on with him now because it's very controversial. I don't want to get myself in trouble. But needless to say, guys, whatever was going on inside his head, I honestly don't know. Anyway, the whole DT situation, guys, I'm going to try to keep it football anyway, but the mugshot of him in the Arsenal gear, like, I mean, that just... I actually liked him on AFTV, you know, and I liked him the way he got fired up and he got fueled up about it. He got hyped up. The Bayern Munich games in the Champions League, his ranting and his raving about that, going over there getting stuffed. You know what I mean? Time and time again in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Munich was like a graveyard for Arsenal. We just got stuffed every time we went over there in the Champions League. He was entertaining, you know, but no, he's in the slammer like MC Hammer, guys. And that's all there was about it. A couple of more comments in there. Warren, I firmly believe that if we had a proper manager like Antonio Conte, we would be in a title race. I do too. You know what I mean? I'm actually living with a Spurs fan right now, guys. I was talking about that on the WhatsApp group earlier. He had a face like a slap ass after the Chelsea game. Like I said, I honestly thought he was having blood circulation problems. It didn't look like the blood was circulating properly. He looked like he had low blood pressure, and I thought he was going to pan out and just lie out onto the ground in any second. Priceless by when I saw his face. He was sickened when he heard that I was an Arsenal fan. I was walking around the kitchen with my jersey on, you know, having my breakfast, and he was disgusted. So, payback's a bitch, as they say in the biz. But yeah, great win for Chelsea. Put Spurs back in their place. But yeah, geez, I don't know. The way we drop off in form and the way the team just collapses, it's like, it beggars belief, to be honest. I just don't understand. I don't realize, like, what actually happens out there. Like, it's not just about the players that we're lacking. We've got no European football. They shouldn't be as tired as other teams. The drop off in form is actually alarming. And I mean, now we're coming into the business end of the season. We need to push for fourth place. It's just, man, Arteta ruined Alba. Old school, are you still Arteta out? Yeah, of course I am, man. Say no more about it. Of course I am, Alex, and I always will be. I want what's best for Arsenal Football Club, not for my channel, or for your channel, or for Warren's channel. I couldn't care less about my channel. It's a hobby. I love my channel, but I do it for the club. Of course I am Mikel Arteta out, and I always will be. Look at the young players we have at the club. Look at the future that they have. And Arteta is stifling it completely. I mean, we got a couple of good results. Their quality shone through. They've come back into form. Now we've gone into another dip. But with a proper manager in charge, he could get the very best out of these players. A football player's career is very short. And maybe they won't fulfill the potential that we expect of them. Maybe because of Arteta. A bit like Theo Walcott didn't. A bit like Jack Wilshere didn't. I mean, players have to be nurtured by the right manager. I mean, Jose Mourinho back in the day was the best at doing that, in my opinion. He was top class with the players. I mean, the players he had playing for him, they loved him and they wanted to play for him. Even pricks like John Terry wanted to play for him and loved him. And John Terry was an a-hole. You know what I mean? Big time man. So yeah, we need someone like that, you know? Obviously not Jose Mourinho, but you know what I'm talking about. Arteta's just not up to it. It's as simple as that. I'm 110% Mikel Arteta out. And it's not just because we've gone into a slump. I always was, and I always will be. You know what I mean? It's a no-brainer, man. He doesn't do anything for us. Nothing at all. Alright, let's get back into this. I know. But yeah, I'm absolutely 110% Mikel Arteta out. And they always will be. It's as simple as that. McManus says we don't have anyone that can score goals. What is Arteta getting the players to do in training? Does anyone know? Honestly, man, training. That's like my job at the moment. They talk about the training. How's your training going? What training? You know what I mean? Don't get me started. All right. They have 170 million of attacking talent misfiring and wasted on the bench. Yeah, it's true, Warren. Warren is Warren has been explosive, not just the last couple of days. I think till the day, since the day he was born, he's been absolutely explosive about what's been going on at Arsenal. But he's right. I mean, he's completely against Mikel Arteta. He's completely disenchanted with being what's going on at the club at the moment, which I understand. No nonsense from Warren. You know what I mean? He's taking no prisoners at the moment, guys. No prisoners. He's raging. Warren is absolutely raging at the situation at the club. McManus says this is Arteta's fault for Alba's massive decline. Alba wasn't like this under Emery or Wenger. Granted, Alba's got a bit older, but his decline, in my opinion, is on to Arteta. Yeah, I think too when he got that malaria, man, that knocked the stuffing out of him. But I'm sure the doctor is looking at him at the club and saying at London Colony, yeah, he's good to go. You know what I mean? Give him a blood transfusion if he needs a blood transfusion. Yeah, it's good, Alex, man. I'm still, of course, Arteta out. I'm beginning to think that, and you know what? I gave Arteta a chance even. I mean, I look at things, like, I've been around the block, yeah. I'm not 19. I've seen Arsenal in the good and the bad. I've always given Arteta the benefit of the doubt, you know? I'd always think the best of someone and not the worst of someone. That's just me. That's the Irish way. We think the best of people and not the worst of people. But even someone like me, I've got my breaking point. You know what I mean? He flatters to deceive the whole time. We're going to be going on season after season after season after season. We'll go on a little good run in December. We'll put it up to Manchester City, but we'll still lose. And after that, we just amount to nothing. We just crumble. You know what I mean? The team just falls apart. I mean, that game against Burnley, the game against Liverpool, fair enough. Liverpool have a team. They were missing Salah and Mane, who were at the African Nations Cup. But Liverpool have a team. They can play. They have a great coach and club. He's 10 times the manager that Arteta will ever be. That decided the game for me. Klopp, the team he picked, the way they played. They have a good team, Liverpool. They can pass and move. I mean, they're very good. Very good in between the lines, playing those little passes in. Jota is an animal when he gets going. But the Burnley game, man, one goal and it would have changed the whole complexion of the game. And we couldn't do it. Close, near misses. The team was unlucky. Man, we should have buried them alive. They should have been hammered. They were they're rock bottom of the league, guys. Devoid of confidence. Nothing going on for Burnley. We should have United would have wiped the floor with them. Even a crap team that they have now, they would have beaten them. Spurs would have put them to the sword. And we couldn't do it. We dropped 2 very important points in that game. Massive. We're out of every competition now. We're not going to win anything this season. Obviously, I knew that was going to happen. Warren knew that was going to happen. Alex knew that was going to happen. Arsenal Alex knew that was going to happen. And so did McManus and Taib. You know what I mean? All right, Taib, man. I'm doing well. I'm keeping well. I'm back in the saddle, as we say in the business. And I'm doing what I do best. Talking nonsense. But yeah, nice to see you along, Taib, man. I'm keeping well, and I hope you are too. Absolutely spot on, McManus. McManus and Warren are like, they've got a bromance going on. But that's cool. I'm probably a little bit jealous, but it's all right. Taib is fed up with the football club. Yeah, gets a bit too much. Warren to Taib. McManus to Taib. I'm feeling the love, lads. Yeah, Taib is suffering a bit. I think, man, he's had his fill of Arteta right now, like a lot of people. I mean, Taib would be, you're not a kid, Taib, you're a man, but you'd be one of the younger Arsenal fans compared to us. We're all old guns on here. It's tough going, you know. Yeah, Alex, thank you for the support, man. And like I said, guys, check out this man's channel, Arsenal Alex. Smash a like in his videos. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to click on the notifications bell, like get you notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading a lot of quality content right now. Alex is a channel I've always admired. I'm not going to talk crap about it. I like his channel. I like the way he does his live streams. I like the way he does his shorts. He gives that information. He gets his point across. He's an old school gooner like myself. You know what I mean? Yeah, take care too, Alex, man, and thanks. Like I said, if two witches were watching two watches, which witch would watch which watch? Mikel Arteta. I know what you mean by that. I see through you're talking about Mikel Arteta. I get you. You're Arteta out. That's like code word. Okay. But that's it, guys. Yeah. The whole Arteta situation, the whole club situation, I honestly, man, at this point now, like, I mean, it's like Groundhog Day. You ever seen that movie with Bill Murray? We're just going around in a circle the whole time, and the team is seriously on the decline. I mean, I honestly don't know what to say about it. Next game coming up. Let me check it. You know that I've been in the bars recently. Let me check the next game coming up. Yeah. Oof, Warren there giving it to Taib. Oh man. Let's see Burnley against United. Watch now, guys. Burnley are home, but United will beat them even. Arsenal can even do it, man. Watch now, United will take on 3 points against them. Arsenal are playing Wolves. What? There's a big gap there until our next game. Oh, there's a big gap until the next game, guys. Yeah, we got a little break right now. Yeah, and we're just meandering. We needed to get a win in that last game to go into that break with a little bit of form, you know. Even Warren, I'll be having a little bit of fun tomorrow. I would be joining in your live stream tomorrow, Warren. But I'm working, man, all day, 12 to 9. I think 12 to 9:30 till closing. So I'm looking forward to that, of course. That's going to be the highlight of my life. Oh, that comment is not going to be put up, Taib. Bad Taib. Trying to get me banned off YouTube. Taib is doing his best to get me banned off YouTube. I'm only joking, Taib. But yeah, guys, it's a pity we didn't beat Burnley. You know, we got that break until the Wolves game. It's like a 2-week break. We needed those 3 points badly. Yeah, Taib, I can tell he's had enough of that. Yeah, Warren too. They've really had enough. If you could pick 3 players, guys, that you would like to buy, that you would bring into the club, let me know what players you would go for. Yeah, I'm going to drink some water anyway. The hell with this. You know what I mean? Arteta, man. Every year, it's the same thing. Every season, it's like Groundhog Day, man. It's the same thing. The decline of the club. We just fall away to nothing. We flatter to deceive. Man. Shocking stuff. But yeah, I mean, where can we possibly go from here, and what can we do in the league? That's all we have left now. Qualify for Europe. I think it's going to be very difficult for us to qualify for Europe. I really do. I think it's going to be very, very tricky. You know, seriously, like, I mean, it's going to be tough. Yeah, just the way it is. Joanna's back. It's good you missed that joke from Taib. Joanna was X-rated. Almost got me banned off YouTube. I was looking for the door there. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, I had Warren asking me earlier, am I actually going to go for like my 12-hour live stream I was talking about? Yeah, I will, but maybe when I monetize. I think maybe when like I'm in a house share at the moment with my wife. She's working now, so I have a bit of time. I escaped, but I escaped married life, man. I even took off the ring, to try to pretend I'm not married. No, but all joking aside, maybe when we have our own place, I think in the summertime I might run with that. Breaking news: Tyson Fury versus Dylan White is on. Yeah. On Tyson Fury, there's a bit of the Irish gypsy in him. Joanne just made a hot water bottle. Nice. I remember the days. Welcome back, Joanne. Arteta has ruined a lot of players. But Joanne, really, a hot water bottle, you don't need one. Let me put that comment back up there now. You're only milking it, you know what I mean? You're only milking it. You don't need the hot water bottle. You're only doing it as a luxury, you know what I mean? Whereas back in the day, we needed it. Now with global warming, we don't need a hot water bottle. Stop milking it, you know what I mean? I'm only joking with you. Jesus, I need to get my teeth straightened. Well, it is what it is. My wife loves me anyway, so it's alright. No, Taib. Taib, I think, wants the hot water bottle as well. Welcome back, Joanne. I think he wants Joanne's hot water bottle. He's going to try to steal it. Arteta has ruined a lot of players. Yeah, he ruined himself as well when he was a player. What a crap player. Nice to see you back, Joanne. I'm feeling the love, guys. I'm feeling the love on my channel. McManus says I'll bring back Guendouzi and buy Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins, man, great player. He just absolutely terrorizes any team he plays against. I'm a big fan of his. When he's fit, he needs to go. He's poisoned. Yeah, it's all set for April in Cardiff. Joanne Smith. Chris Lee, friend of mine from Switzerland. He's live, guys. Hi, Joanne. Chris is over in Switzerland, guys. So big up yourself, Chris. I don't know am I allowed to say that, give away personal information about the man. But yeah, I loved my Five Guys burger and my fries today, Chris, by the way. And I got a couple of refills of Dr. Pepper Cola, and it went down a treat, man. I had my Five Guys burger, bacon cheeseburger. I had the fries, and I had my Dr. Pepper, man. And I was in my element. You know what I mean? I had a good old time with my Dr. Pepper and my Five Guys. Check out Five Guys. You know what I mean? They're not paying me to advertise. But check them out. Best burger you'll ever have. Arteta was crap, man. Useless. That's how they slipped it past us, though, with Arteta as manager. Because we're all thinking, Arteta, the former player, coming to the club. He loves the club. He's going to do good for us. That's how he slipped it past us. Even wise heads like myself. I was sucked in. Everybody was sucked in. Oh, we can't get him out. Warren's team talk. Absolutely, McManus 100% brilliant. Dr. Pepper's the greatest drink on this planet. Pure taste of America off it. Warren and Joanne Nova are really getting on the old hate wagon against Mikel Arteta. Look at this, they probably got their own WhatsApp group, Die Arteta Die or something like that. And they're probably involved in that. The whole Die Arteta. If I ever see that Mikel Arteta's car or his home has been attacked, I don't want to say too much about it. I'm not gonna hand in some names to the police, but I have an idea who might do something like that. A couple of people here, I think Chris Lee has disappeared again. Has he got the 2-year contract yet? 2-year contract? I think they've got him lined up for a 20-year contract. And he's allowed, he's allowed to have a kiss off all the other players' wives as well. I think they do one thing for it. No tape, that's Aaron Brew. Okay, let's see. Joanne Smith, what are the transfer news is there? We're trying to transfer Arteta out of the club and transfer him into the back of a car and transfer him to the hospital. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to transfer a baby to make it on his head. That's what we transfer him off. I finally got some hours. Finally. Let me see. Alright. Let me just do something quick here, guys, and then I'm going to big up myself. Yeah, 14 hours is not bad. But yeah, guys, Basel is looking for a striker. Anything good at Arsenal? Let me see. My innocence. Arsenal got a shot of going doozy because he was being a shithouse to pie. We need a bit of shithousery in our team. Put him next to Party. Also, Five Guys is banging. I went there the other day. Five Guys is class, man. I'd like to pelt him with rotten tomatoes. Yeah, pelt Mikel Arteta. You have to strip him naked first, don't get him up against the wall. You know what I mean? And that's when you go to pelt gun. Chris over in Switzerland. FC Basel are looking for a striker. Anything good at Arsenal? No. Do you want the truth, or you want me to tell you what you want to hear, Chris? Anything good at Arsenal? Well, I tell you what, we'll pay you to take Aubameyang. Arsenal will pay FC Basel to take Aubameyang, and we'll throw in Arteta. He can fix a good cup of tea at halftime. If you've got a flat tire, Arteta's also good at that. As a manager, he's crap. Hang on, a bit of news. Okay, let's talk about news. Joanna's mad for a bit of news now. She's after sending me a bit of news. There's news everywhere. Mikel Arteta has joined Al Qaeda. That's what it looks like there in Joanne's picture. Arteta's actually with the Taliban. Juventus are after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and they confirmed the signing of Arsenal target Dusan Vlahovic. They can have Aubameyang. Man, if Juventus want Aubameyang, they can take him. All right, Aaron, thanks for tuning in, man. You have a good evening too. Stay positive about Mikel Arteta. And if you find out his address, DM me. You know what I mean? Hit me up in the DMs if you find out Arteta's address. And, you know, I'm not going to say any more than that. All right. Warren, bye. Take care of yourself, Warren, and thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. All the best. Warren's gone, guys. Anyone that hasn't subscribed to his channel, you know, you're better off. I'm only joking. Anyone that hasn't subscribed to his channel, guys, you should check it out. Do yourselves a favor. The man is doing his thing. He's bouncing. Yeah, Warren's off. He's gone like a thief in the night. That's just a metaphor now, guys. Like a thief in the night. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that Warren is an actual thief in the night, in case that gets misconstrued. Okay, he's not like a thief in the night. Oh man, that's the way I tell him. Yeah, it's good to be back, guys. I missed being on YouTube. It's fun. But Arsenal have gone to pieces in the last couple of weeks again, man. Man, the game against Manchester City was so, you know what I mean? It was frustrating, but it was... it made us sit up and think, you know, we actually got something out of it. And we were looking good. And then we fell apart. And that was basically it. We've gone to their dogs recently, and I don't know what to say about it. Yeah, Juventus have approached Arsenal about Oba. I saw the link you sent me, Joanne. Yeah, they've approached him. Andy Vlahovic. They can have him. He's done nothing for us. I don't want to be hating on the guy, and I don't want to follow up with anyone on here, but he's done nothing for Arsenal recently. He's not been at the races. They want him, they can have him. If we get good money for him, we can bring in another player. It's as simple as that. It makes sense to me. You know what I mean? It's not a no-brainer. I mean, we should sell him and move him on. Good show. Gonna show wifey on the live stream once. Nah, absolutely not. She doesn't want to be on my channel. You know what I mean? That was Minnie and Dave, man. Minnie and Dave. Me doing her makeup, her doing my makeup, making me look like Boy George. You know what I mean? If anyone doesn't know, guys, I have a channel with my wife. It's called Minnie and Dave Vlogs, where she puts makeup on me, makes me look like Boy George. And that's about it. That's why Chris, a friend of mine from Switzerland, is asking, is my wifey going to be on the live stream? Well, she's working out like a donkey in central London. I have her out working, making the money when I stay at home relaxing, which is what I've been telling her recently. I want her to get a big job in the city, interior designer. I'll stay at home, and I'll just be a YouTuber, you know, a loser, a deadbeat. That's basically my plan in life. That's my life plan. Kids, no, not time for that. You know what I mean? Just be a YouTuber. Make $100 a year and blow it on scratch cards, something like that. He still scored more than Laka Oba. Yeah, I suppose he has. But how about pulling a shift or lack of pulling a shift a couple of the games? It was Arteta that had a fallout with Oba. Arteta's had a fallout with everyone. The only one that likes Arteta is his wife. And that's because she's dumb. All right. We can't score goals anymore. I can't understand it. If we had two of the best strikers in the Premier League, now look at them. One can't get into the team and the other one couldn't score in the Brattle. Couldn't score in Amsterdam, but I agree with you. I mean, he'd fall over it if he saw it. Um, if he saw a chance of the goal now, but he'd fall over. I don't know. Jeez, I mean, goals win games at the end of the day, and the Burnley thing, we just got stuffed. Okay, let me just text someone there. The wife was texting me. Yeah, we can't score goals anymore. Yeah, you can't understand that we had two of the best strikers in the Premier League. Now look at them. Yeah, that is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, it's true. I mean, there's a lot of good players in the youth setup too. I mean, remember United took up five guys a long time ago. No, like they brought on like five or six guys up, like the Nevilles and Beckham and Skulls. But they were talented players, scumbags but talented players. But I mean, you can win something with kids. People saying you can't win anything with kids. I think it was Alan Hansen, the ex-Liverpool, the pundit for BBC. Can't win anything for kids with kids. Yeah, I can. You know what I mean? Look at the Arsenal's best players. It's the young guys that are doing it for us. Smith Rowe, Martinelli, Saka, Benjamin Bunny White to a lesser extent, but it's the young players that are doing the business for Arsenal. So you can win things with kids. There's a lot of good players in the youth setup. We can't bring up a striker. You know what I mean? Try to bang in the goals. I mean, since Aubameyang left the team has been transformed. We got into a little dip afterwards, but for a while there we were really firing. Whereas whenever he was playing and the ball went up to him, he was completely off the pace. I mean, we were toothless. He's getting a game. I mean, players should be played on form, not on past glories. I mean, even the great Dennis Bergkamp, when he was kind of coming towards the end at Arsenal, he wasn't doing the best. He'd lost a bit of pace. He was willing to step back and let someone else take over, and he would come on as a sub if we needed him. Even a player with him, he was willing to step back gracefully. So that's it. So my wife just texted me. She can't wait to leave work. I shouldn't say that. No one knows where she works anyway, so I'm not dropping the bomb on that. I can get away with it. Okay. I supported this club for 36 years and I haven't seen us this bad since 1994 when we finished 12th. I remember that, yeah. I remember that actually. I'm old enough to remember that. How am I getting on with that aftershave? I actually haven't used it yet because the place where I'm working, like, I'm going to use it for a special occasion at some point when I go into a restaurant or something with my wife. But I haven't used it yet because the place where I work, they have the bottles out. So when I go in the morning, I just spray a little bit on once. I mean, if I go working. Um, so I haven't used it yet, but I know the smell of it, of course. They have it in there. That's where I bought it. It's very good, and I like it. So that's basically how I'm getting on with it. But it's good stuff, man. You should check it out if you haven't already. Check it out. You know what I mean? Even come to where I work, I'll get you the staff discount. Simple as that. DM me if you want to know exactly where, and I'll tell you, but not on here. So yeah, I need to have my privacy as well. But yeah. Free testers, happy days. DM me a link to it on Insta. I'll buy a bottle. Okay, I will. I will. Let me see, can I actually do that now? I'm not the best at this kind of thing, but let me see. Do, 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 do. I'll try to find it later. Okay. Yeah, I'll DM you a link, man. I'll try to find it. It doesn't look like it's costing too much, you know. I mean, it's good stuff. I like it. It's chamomile, and sandalwood. Actually, is the fragrance chamomile and sandalwood. I liked it. I think it's good. I hadn't bought one in a long time. Like I used to buy what's the question coming from Mac Sense? What I do that. I used to buy back in the day Mac Sense. I know they're still around now, but I used to like CK1, CKB, Eternity from Calvin Klein. I used to like those ones, you know. I have to say, I'm not maybe like other guys. I haven't branched out much into the aftershave world when I was a younger man. I used to buy them, but I said I used to stick to the old reliables: CK1, CKB, and Calvin Klein Eternity. They were the ones that I went for. You know what I mean? When I was a young man about the town chasing the ladies. That was a couple of years ago now. That wasn't yesterday. But no, I've got this chamomile and sandalwood. I like it, you know. And as a man, it's nice to wear aftershave. Nice shirt, pair of jeans, nice jacket, but aftershave, go to a bar, have a pint, go for a meal, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's how I see things anyway. Do I think we're likely? Um, do I think we're going to sign anyone before the transfer window shuts? We're dead in the water when it comes to that kind of thing. Yeah, there's nothing actually going on around the place. We don't seem to be doing anything about anything. I honestly don't think we're going to sign anyone. I've been like mad working away the last couple of weeks. When I'm not working, I'm job hunting. I honestly don't think we're going to sign anybody. And I see things. I just I can't envisage it at the moment, to be honest, because we've been completely inactive. Um, the 2 weeks we have off isn't helping, and the kind of slump we went into since that draw with Burnley as well. I just can't see where it's going to come from. I was talking to Stapes from the Three Pointers TV. If anybody knows this channel, check it out. It's the Three Pointers TV with Stapes and two buddies of his. They have a great channel, but check out his channel, like it, subscribe, and if you don't know the channel, check out my channel. I've done a couple of yeah, check out my channel and you'll see. But yeah, it's the Three Pointers TV guys. Check out their channel, subscribe, comment in the comment section below on their videos. They do very, very good watch alongs and some extremely funny live videos around the town. They catch guys on the hop. Extremely, extremely funny. CK1 and Tony are classes I still don't even know. Great fragrance, man, and a great smell. Yeah, I'm gonna go into a place there now. I think maybe maybe in the summertime I'll buy a bottle of maybe a CK1 or Eternity. But yeah, getting back to the main business at hand, man, with the football, it's really yeah, with the transfers. I honestly don't know, McManus, man. I'm annoyed as well the way the club does this business. I mean, Spurs, for example, just putting that out there, they outdo us every single time, and they outshine us a long, long way. Chrisley, kisses and hugs. Yeah, kisses and hugs to you too, man. But Chris, any news about Arsenal signing any players? I mean, did you hear anything in the transfer window? Anything happening over in Switzerland with regards to that? I mean, any news there? If you don't know Mac Madison's, Chris is a friend of mine from Switzerland. We used to go see FC Basel play in the Champions League. We saw him lose to Arsenal in 2016. We saw them beat Manchester. Well, I don't think I was. Yeah, we saw them beat Manchester United. We saw them beat Real Madrid, I remember, and Cristiano Ronaldo when Ronaldo was at his peak. I also went to a great game there against Basel against Tottenham. It went to penalties, extra time, the whole lot. I mean, by the time we got home, we had to get back to Zurich from Basel. My God, man, we were wrecked. What a game. So many people at that game, you couldn't even get back to your seat. You know, couldn't even get to our seat. Forget. You know what I mean? Grizzly shacked at the Roma. Yeah, that was Mourinho wants him. That's been going on for about a year, man. But he wants him. He wants him again, is it? But yeah, I see Pamela Anderson's fifth marriage is already over. Sorry to hear that. Maybe she can manage the team. You know what I mean? We need someone to come in. I'm just going to go until the hour mark there, guys, and then I'm going to wrap it up. But I want to thank everybody for coming on and tuning into my live stream. I haven't done a live stream in a while. I've been incredibly busy over here in London. I've been working every hour God sends. Finally, I'm getting the rewards for that. So it's great to see. It's a great city to live. I love living in London. It can be noisy. You can want to pull your hair out sometimes with the traffic. I mean, you get bogged down in the traffic there, man, on a Monday morning. It's all over, my friend. Incredible traffic around the city. But I like the city. I like living here. And it's great to be back in London. I know Chris is going to come visit me at some point. I look forward to it. And yeah, it's great to be back in London, doing live streaming, watching my channel move forward. And I just want to thank everybody, like I said, for their continued support on my channel. Let me just kick this into touch here. Just a second, guys. I'm just bumping up something. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's the way it is. So we'll just have to see the way things go. But yeah. It's great to be back in London, guys. Absolutely fantastic. And it's great to be back streaming. Doing some live streaming I haven't done in a while. As I try to avoid driving to London if I can, so if I'm driving. Yeah, and yeah, I'm out here in southwest London and an Arsenal fan, that's a dangerous thing. But trying to get like even from that part just across the river, like into Fulham or Chelsea, man. As an Arsenal fan, that's the last place I need to be going is along by Stamford Bridge up to King's Road. But I mean to say, getting in at that point, getting around the city like that, man. I take the public transport a lot. But I mean, on a Sunday morning, grand job. You know what I mean? But any other time, you want to leave about 2 hours before you're working. You know what I mean? Just to be able to get in on time. It's no joke. It's no joke. It can be insane. For me, the London bus drivers, crazy. I mean, they are drivers. Their ability, man, don't mess with them. These guys can drive. The men and women that work for London bus, man, they got it going on, man. Transport for London. They be sending the bus sideways, like, be flying the bus down the road like it's a rocket. You know what I mean? Hold on for dear life, man, when you get on one of those buses because they just take off. They drop you and they fly back off again. Jesus, there are some drivers. I swear to God. Big up to the London bus drivers, man. They give it gas, man, when they get at the wheel. They put the foot down. Jeez, they take corners like there's no tomorrow. And I'm talking about a double-decker bus. I'm not talking about a mini. You know what I mean? They be driving it on like there's no tomorrow. So that's it. They've got schedules to keep and they're flying down the road like rockets. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. Just off the old tat. It's not new, it's an old one. There you go. All right. I'm going to knock it on the head there. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for your continued support. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, your subscribes. I'm going to go watch a bit of Netflix for myself. Thank you to Chris Lee for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Thank you to the McManus Sense. If you haven't, guys, check out his channel. You're going to get a surprise when you find out what it's about. It's perfectly legal. I just want to add that there. Made it sound like it was a bit dodgy. It's perfectly legal what he's talking about on his channel. So don't worry, guys. Yeah, and sorry to Pamela Anderson. Her fifth marriage has collapsed, but she's single. You know what I mean? So some guy out there should try to get in there. She's single and she's there for the taking. All right, Pamela Anderson. She never lost it. All right. McManus Sense laters, buddy. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And guys, check out his channel if you haven't already, the McManus Sense. Like his videos, subscribe and comment in the comment section below. Thank you to Chris Lee for tuning in. Thank you to Joanne Smith. Take care of yourself, Joanne. Thank you to Warren's Team Talk. Check out his channel, guys. Thank you to Arsenal Alex. Thank you to Taib Hussein for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you to Arsenal Alex. Check out his YouTube channel if you haven't already, or check out his Instagram handle, Arsenal Alex and the number 1. You'll see it here. This is Arsenal Alex, guys. Check out his YouTube channel. This is Warren's Team Talk. Check out his channel. This is just Taib. This is the McManus Sense. Check out his channel. And yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. McManus was first. There we go. He was first. Take it easy, guys. It's been a pleasure. It's great to be back live streaming. And see you next time. Come on, you gooners. Peace.